have you ever wondered what would happen if superheroes had to face the reality of a midlife crisis? Well, there's a comic that explores this very idea, and it could feature a familiar face from the world of gritty superhero shows. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And your support means a lot. And imagine Jensen Ackles, the actor known for his powerful portrayal of Soldier Boy and the Boys, stepping into a new role that's just as intriguing. This time, he could star in Jacked, a comic written by Eric Kripke. The story follows a superhero who's not in his prime, struggling with the reality of aging and the toll it's taken on his body. Sounds like a perfect fit for Ackles, doesn't it? In recent years, independent superhero comics have really begun to make their mark. Shows like The Boys, Invincible, and The Umbrella Academy have taken superhero storytelling to bold new places, making room for more edgy, unconventional narratives. Uh, might be just the kind of unique project that takes off in this new wave of superhero content. Kripke's Jacked first hit the shelves in 2015, and its themes resonate strongly with what he later explored in The Boys. He wanted to create a superhero story where uh, the protagonist wasn't your typical perfect hero. Uh, Instead, the character is older, with a paunch and a life filled with struggles, including chronic heartburn. It's a much more relatable take on the superhero life. And Jensen Ackles could bring that relatable, down to earth portrayal to life in a way that would have audiences hooked. It's also interesting to think about how Kripke might approach adapting Jacked. The comic's plot could take on a feel similar to The Boys, where superheroes are far from perfect. We've already seen this in The Boys, with aging heroes desperately trying to maintain their image and the harsh consequences that follow. And Kripke could add his unique twist to Jacked while keeping its authenticity intact. But Jacked isn't the only comic that Kripke could bring to the screen. His background with Supernatural and The Boys positions him well to take on other superhero stories that blend the supernatural with raw, gritty realism. For example, Witchblade and Spawn would be perfect candidates for his signature style. These stories, filled with supernatural elements, could easily fit into Kripke's repertoire, just like, and there's no shortage of great comics that would benefit from Kripke's expertise. Harbinger and even Hellboy could all receive the Kripke treatment. And Amazon Prime Video is a platform with plenty of room for fresh, edgy content like this. With the success of The Boys and Invincible on the platform, it's not hard to imagine Amazon Prime snapping up comics like Radiant Black or Black Hammer, which could appeal to fans of shows like The Umbrella Academy. The possibilities are endless. When it comes to adapting independent superhero comics, And with Kripke at the helm, they could reach new heights. And Crime Video could certainly benefit from expanding its superhero portfolio with fresh, exciting series that break away from the typical Marvel and DC molds. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.